Although I will say,
microsite, which is raveclubs.com/ISE. So this has been the busiest ISE. Hey everyone, Steph Beckett here at ISE 2025. I'm joined by Miles Donovan at the very busy and very beautiful Christie booth. First of all, congratulations. This booth is incredible.
Yeah, thank you. A lot of time and energy goes into making the spectacle that you see today. But yeah, we're really pleased with it. There's a lot of people are calling it eye candy, stopping by and checking out what we've got to show. We've got some really interesting things on display. So yeah, it's a busy show and we're having a lot of fun.
That's awesome. I think that for those who are not able to walk through, I think the two stories that you're telling are interactivity and immersion. Do you want to talk a little bit about how you're showing those two things here at the Christie booth?
Yeah, there's definitely a play on interactivity and immersive. I think both of those are kind of buzzwords at the minute and have been around for some time. But yeah, we specifically have an immersive experience, a cave if you like, where the floors and all the walls are mapped with 6 projectors. That's being managed by our Pandora's box system, and the idea is you kind of walk in and you're being tracked as you walk around. We've partnered with a company called Augmenta who specialise in that tracking, and yeah, it's a real immersive experience. It's very, very tactile, so you can pick up on your touch points as you're walking around, and the content kind of moves and takes you on a bit of a journey as you walk around the space. So it's cool. It's creating a lot of interest, and we're just trying to kind of show what you can do when you put together different types of products to create these immersive experiences and those type of solutions. And they're being used more and more. They're being used more and more now in spaces like not just kind of entertainment and museums, but we're also seeing them in areas like education and business data. People want to kind of be immersed in the space and really collaborate with it in front of them and all around them.
Even retail.
And retail, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, there's a lot of areas that it can be used in. So yeah, we've got a good showing on it here.
Well, you guys have been very involved in ISE, not only by having this big, beautiful booth, but you guys were involved in a panel on projection mapping, just kind of proving that you guys have kind of been at the forefront of showing that this really should be an experience. And talk to me a little bit about Christie's ideals when it comes to wanting to be on top of providing an experience. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, I think, projection mapping, you're seeing it specifically being used in more and more kind of areas around the world now to engage, to tell stories, to advertise, to create wow kind of experiences, bring people together. And we've got some really kind of unique tools that help do that and change the game a little bit. We've kind of really pioneered with RGB as an illumination, and we're now able to provide super rich, vibrant colors up to Rec 2020, and I think what we're trying to do in that space is engage more with the people who are actually creating the content and understand what they're trying to create and deliver, and then how our projectors, how our tools can help them kind of take that story, that message, and put it on that kind of stage. So yeah, we want to be kind of a thought leader in that area, and so you can see on the booth we're kind of showing mapping type of scenarios, right the way across the floor. So yeah, it's something we're really proud of and something we want to keep on developing into.
That's actually a really good point, because I do think historically the technology and the content sides of our industry have been very siloed, and they don't talk as much, and you guys have a completely different idea of why shouldn't we be involved in the entire process. And I think that is kind of the key in making an experience that makes people stop, because being involved in every piece of it, being involved with the artists and those content creators, you're going to be able to bring their vision to life so much better.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You want to kind of understand what they're looking to achieve, and what perhaps the limitations are to how they operate at the moment, and maybe how we can kind of take them on a different kind of path. So yeah, it's really important that we kind of have those conversations at that early stage, so we can help deliver a better outcome ultimately. So yeah, that's where we kind of want to be.
Yeah. Another thing that I have noticed is sustainability is obviously really big at ISE this year, and you guys have some sustainable options. Microtiles has a really cool power-saving feature. I was wondering if you wanted to talk a little bit about how Christie views sustainability and a few other features that you guys have.
Yeah, again, I think it's really important that we're we're helping to create a bit of a path forward in sustainability and support the environment, carbon footprint. So specifically, I think, in terms of our products, we have some real sort of power saving modes, energy efficiencies. So you mentioned the microtiles LED. We have a low brightness mode now. So a lot of applications, certainly specialist applications, you want to be able to run in a low power mode, but not at the cost of the image quality. So Christie has a solution now where we can actually take that power, reduce that brightness, but as I say, not kind of impact on that overall image experience. We're also, as I mentioned earlier, really kind of leading a path with RGB as an illumination, and so those products enable you to run the product for a longer period of time, again without a decrease in the performance, and they're actually more efficient. So you're using less energy as you're running that projector. So yeah, sustainability is a buzzword, but I think we're actually trying to put it into practice as well.
Yeah, like a buzzword, but like for good reason.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. My last question for you is, where can people find more information about Christie and your products?
So the website, of course, so www.christiedigital.com, and we're here until the end of the week on 3K500 in Hall 3.
Awesome. Well, I am very proud of how busy it is. I'm so excited for you guys, and congratulations.
Thank you.
And don't forget, on our side, go to ravepubs.com/ISE for all your ISE news. Once again, I'm Steph Beckett, and we'll see you next time.